Yo, ¿cómo están? It's Wild Down Tuesday, and thank you for joining my channel. Please remember, hit that like, that subscribe, and the little bell for future notifications. So this week, we're going to be talking about something that's been going on. I've been getting some emails, and some people are asking about someone particular that makes videos that took the channel down. Number one, that's none of my business. Reasons being is more personal and in regards of choice. So this topic this week is basically remembering your brotherhood, remembering your commitment, remembering what you chose the club for, why you're in a club. At the end of the day, like I keep saying, there's responsibilities. There's different things that people say, right? They say family, job, club. But in reality, it's going to be club number one for a lot of these clubs. The responsibilities and commitment that you have to these clubs, you have to remember that's your number one thing. And that could be, things could get in the way of that, like making videos, YouTube, TikToks, work, old ladies, girlfriends, family. At the end of the day, the club chose you. You chose the club. The club never chose your woman, your old lady, your wife. At the end of the, this is probably pretty personal in regards to opinion, but a lot of clubs don't really care about your old lady or girlfriend or what they think or what they say. Remember, you're going to hear that. And don't think it's not going to be like that. We talk about the commitment you have to a brotherhood. What's more important? What's the reason you got into the club? So that brings me to situations that you have to make a choice. You're going to have to make a choice between, like I said in the last videos, what's really important to you. Why did you join the club? Why did you want to be in a motorcycle club? So think to yourself the main reason. Was it a midlife crisis? You don't really have much friends or someone to ride with. Some people may do that. Never had a family growing up, like a structured family, and this is the most structure you're getting. There's different reasons that people join clubs, and every reason, there's about, like they say, 1,000 ways to skin a cat. So why did someone take down some videos on a channel? Personal choice? Yeah, probably. Was it a club choice? Probably. Maybe they just brought an ultimatum to a point and he had to make a choice. And the choice was regarding not real choice for him because he chose that club. He chose something bigger than himself. It's a selfless act. He remembered what his brotherhood was. He remembered what it meant for those oaths, the mission statement of the club. So you got to talk to yourself, what's important to you? Are you going to give up what you love for something else that you love? And that's where the important thing comes out, to remember who you call a club and who you call a brotherhood. Are they going to be there for you till the end? I know a lot of clubs that they would be. I know clubs that they won't. I know people, club members that will get, after a year, I don't know. Like I said, just remembering your point and brotherhood in regards toward satisfaction of what you're bringing to the table, right? A lot of times we look ourselves in the mirror and something's missing. Some of these guys in these clubs, that's all they have. Is that wrong? No. Because there's other vices that people, all these people that talk crap in the comment section, they do things that they can't get rid of. There's people that are nonstop hunting. There's gun fanatics. There's obviously motorcycle riders. There's people that collect pens. And pens, trust me, I know some guys that collect pens, coins, whatever. They do things that are as a vice. Without this vice, they'll probably spiral out of freaking control. They might have had an addiction beforehand, but this is their new addiction. The motorcycle club is an addiction. Being with your brothers could be an addiction because they're family. Everybody in that club, like them or not, because you're not going to like everybody in that club. I don't give a fuck who you say you are in regards to what club. If you find a club that everybody freaking loves each other 110%, that's bullshit. But just like a real family, you may not get along with your brother, but you will have your brother's back. You will be there for that brother when shit hits the fan, because you're the closest thing in the room. When you're in an area and you feel uncomfortable, that's the closest to blood you have. You chose that family. Blood family don't choose you. You chose that family, which I think it's a higher level of love. You could have a brother, but you're forced sometimes with the family you're in. But you picked that family. They picked you. So remember when we talk about situations again, why would someone leave or do something for a club? That's personal choice, personal, I guess you can say more personal feeling, but at the end of the day, they took an oath. They have a commitment. What's more important to that person? Was the club a selfless act, giving up other things that you enjoy for that? And that's my point. When you join a club, are you going to give up some rights? Yes. Are you going to follow a lot of rules? Yes. Are you going to be told what to wear? Yes. Where to go? Yes. Where not to go? Yes. Who to talk to? Not to talk to? What to do with your old lady? What not to do with your old lady? Yes. That's what the clubs will do. But the positives actually do surpass the negatives. For some people, it won't. For some people, it wears and tears. It's just like playing baseball as a kid, man. It's fun. Then you go to college, it's still kind of fun. Then you go to the pros, man, and it becomes a business. It's not the same when you're as a kid. It's not enjoyable. Some clubs are enjoyable. There's riding associations. There's Llama. There's Baca. There's different groups that are fun, and it might be a change. It might be a challenge. Guarding the Children. I talk about them all the time. They're here in San Antonio too. There's things that will keep you motivated, keep you focused. But some clubs turn too much into business and politics, and people get burnt out. Sometimes the best thing to do before you go club hopping is to take a sabbatical, to take 1 year off. You can take 1 year. And at the end of the year, you got to make a decision. Either go back with stay in the club or not. Don't be thinking the grass is greener on the other side, because it's not. It's going to take a lot of clubs for you to find the right one, and that's where the hang around period goes of just talking. But you can, like I said, you don't need a club to go riding. You can go ride anywhere you want. If you have a job that's demanding, if you have family that's demanding, if you have, I don't know what else is demanding, just know that juggling your life with the club life will be hard. Is it impossible? No, because there's a lot of them that do it. There's a lot of guys that travel 3 hours at a time to go to a freaking clubhouse and a meeting and back and forth. They're truckers or work in the oil fields, have 3 kids, have a wife who's pregnant with twins or whatnot, and issues. So like I said, like I always say, at the end of the day, you got to pick what's right for you. No one's going to make that decision but you. And like Hollywood said, the secret about joining a motorcycle club, just go to the club itself and introduce yourself. Us on the internet cannot give you answers to a lot of things. We just talk general sense of experience or someone else's experience, which builds wisdom for you guys to go out there and make your own decisions and actually go in person, knock on that door, and introduce yourself. Find out that way. You will find out right away that a lot of things that we say online could be true, but at the same time is different. Because every freaking club is different. Every chapter is different. Every region's different. Every coast is different. So that's it in a nutshell. It went just rambling on here, man. And as my shirt says, just follow what the shirt says. Just let shit go. Live every day to the fullest. We live on borrowed time. Please hit us up on the Neutral Zone, 8 p.m. Central, Hollywood. Danny D-Load and myself. 6 p.m. Central is the ladies, Rikers wives. You got Jess, you got Tia, and you got China Doll. So, till next week, much love and respect. Peace.